Jungkook, the youngest member of the boy group BTS, is currently serving his military service in South Korea. Although his term is nearing completion, Jungkook expressed his longing for a life outside the military and his army fans. In November 2023, Big Hit Music announced that 4 BTS members, including Jungkook, would serve in the military simultaneously. In a letter addressed to the army via the Weverse platform, Jungkook conveyed his feelings ahead of his enlistment. He expressed the weight of having to leave fans behind for a while, but also felt warm as he reminisced about precious moments with them. Jungkook promised to return with a more mature version of himself after completing his military service. During his enlistment, Jungkook shared the news with fans several times. In February 2025, he wrote a touching letter expressing his longing for the army and his reflections during his service. He told how the changing weather reflected his feelings and how he often imagined moments with fans. Jungkook also expressed anxiety and impatience about returning to the stage. Towards the end of his service, Jungkook increasingly felt a longing for life outside the military. He admitted that his confidence declined and felt bad when he saw the development of AI technology in music. In a live broadcast on Weverse in December 2024, Jungkook shared his concerns about the future of the music industry and his position as an artist. He felt the need to immediately return and perform on stage to overcome these feelings. During his enlistment, support from the army continued to flow for Jungkook. Fans showed their love and support through a variety of ways, including messages of encouragement on social media. Jungkook promised to return with a better performance and hopes to create fond memories with fans after completing his military service. With the release date approaching, Jungkook and ARMY are both looking forward to a happy reunion. Jungkook's return to the entertainment world is expected to bring new energy and works that fans around the world are looking forward to. After nearly 2 years of military service, Jungkook was nearing the end of his service. Fans around the world are eagerly awaiting the return of the golden magnate to the entertainment industry. But amid the euphoria of welcoming his freedom, Jungkook couldn't hide his mixed feelings, joy, anxiety, and nostalgia for the civilian life he had left behind. As experienced by many other Korean celebrities serving in the military. Life in the barracks brought great changes for Jungkook. He who is accustomed to the glare of cameras, grandiose stages, and interaction with fans must adapt to the strict disciplinary routine of the military environment. Waking up early in the morning, exhausting physical exercise, to tasks that are far from the entertainment world become daily. In a letter he wrote ahead of his release, Jungkook revealed that although he felt proud to have served his duty as a South Korean citizen, he could not cover his longing for life before enlistment. "I missed a lot of things. Music, stage, interaction with the army, and even little things like dinner with friends. It feels like it's been so long since I've lived the life I used to," she wrote. Not only that, Jungkook also reflected on how his experiences in the military shaped him. He admitted that it was difficult to adjust at first, especially because he was used to a flexible schedule as an idol. However, over time, he began to understand the meaning behind the discipline and brotherhood that formed during his service. "There were many difficult moments, but I also learned a lot. I feel stronger, more mature, and appreciate the little things in life more," she added. Although the enlistment provided many valuable lessons, Jungkook could not avoid feeling anxious when imagining life after his release. The world of entertainment moves fast, and nearly 2 years of inactivity can be a huge challenge for an artist. On several occasions, Jungkook expressed his concern about how the music industry has evolved during his absence. With advances in technology, ever-changing music trends, as well as the dominance of AI in song production, he wondered if he could still be relevant and competitive in an increasingly competitive industry. "I've seen a lot of changes in the music industry. AI is growing, music production is accelerating, and trends are changing so fast. I wonder if I can keep up with all this," he said in an interview before leaving for the army. However, behind that anxiety, there was also a burning passion within him. Jungkook is known as a perfectionist and always wants to give his best. He promised himself and his fans that he would return with renewed energy and more mature works. "I may need some time to adjust again, but I know one thing for sure. I want to sing, I want to perform, and I want to create more beautiful moments with you," she wrote. While Jungkook is feeling a range of emotions ahead of his release, fans, known as ARMY, are looking forward to welcoming the idol back. On social media, hashtags like hashtag welcome back Jungkook and hashtag golden magne is back started popping up even before the release date was officially announced. Several large fan bases have set up various projects to welcome Jungkook. From advertisements in Times Square, banners throughout major Korean cities, to special streaming events to celebrate this historic moment. Not only in Korea, this enthusiasm is also felt in various parts of the world. The army in countries such as the United States, Japan, and Indonesia are planning to hold a gathering to celebrate Jungkook's return day. A fan wrote on Twitter, "Jungkook has done a great job. Now it's time to welcome him back with love and support. Can't wait to see him on stage again." With the end of his military service, the big question arises, when will Jungkook return to the music industry? Will he immediately release a new work, or will it take time to adjust first? While there has been no official statement from Big Hit Music yet, there has been a lot of speculation that Jungkook may return sooner than expected. Given the success of his solo album Golden before his enlistment, it is possible that he will soon be working on a new solo project or even returning with BTS after all the members have completed their military service. In his last interview before enlistment, Jungkook had expressed his desire to explore further in music. He wanted to try new genres and work with musicians from different backgrounds. "I wanted to create something that really reflects who I am now. After enlistment, I'm sure I'll have a different perspective, and I want to put that into my music." Fans are also increasingly curious about the concept of music that Jungkook will bring after enlistment. Will he return to R&B and pop styles like in Golden, or will he experiment with more edgy and fresh genres? With everything he has been through during his enlistment, physical challenges, self-reflection, and a deep yearning for the entertainment world, Jungkook is ready to return to the place he loves the most, the stage. Although he still harbors little concern about how the industry has changed, one thing is certain is that he will not face this journey alone. The support from the army remains strong, and the enthusiasm to see him perform again has never faded, with the charisma, talent, and hard work that has led him to become one of the world's greatest artists. There's no doubt that Jungkook's return will be one of music's most historic moments, and for Jungkook himself, the day of his release is not only about freedom from state duties, but also the beginning of a new chapter in his journey as an artist and global icon. As the day of his release draws near, Jungkook begins to imagine how his life will change after returning to the civilian world. For nearly 2 years, he was accustomed to a disciplined military routine, a camera-less environment, and a life away from the luxuries of the entertainment industry. Returning to the spotlight as a global artist would certainly be a major transition for him. In his letter to the army, Jungkook revealed that he had changed a lot during his time in the military. He became more appreciative of his time, more disciplined, and more aware of the importance of taking care of his mental and physical health. "I learned a lot about myself here. I learned how to be stronger, more independent, and appreciate the little moments in life more," she wrote. However, he also realized that returning to the world he had left behind for almost 2 years was not easy. There are many challenges that must be faced, both in terms of mental, physical, and professional. Since Jungkook left the stage to serve in the military,